Hi, this is Indranil and you are watching Business Bites in our channel The Spotlight, India's first online business news channel. In today's Business Bites, first news we have, after Aditya Birla, now Adani is entering into wires and cable business in India. Second news we have, 4 Tata companies became global suppliers to US EV major Tesla, now looking to expand in India. Third news we have, Bain Capital to acquire 18.6% stake in India's second largest gold loan company Manappuram Finance. Fourth news we have, US pharma major Eli Lilly introduced anti-diabetes and obesity drug Mounjaro in India. And fifth news we have, PayU acquired 43% stake in MindGate Solutions in the first phase at 200 to 250 million US dollar valuation. In first news, after Aditya Birla, now Adani is entering into wires and cable business in India. The Adani Group is set to enter the wires and cable business in India, which is estimated to be of 75,000 crore market, where in February this year, Aditya Birla Group announced their entry into the wires and cable sector through their group company UltraTech Cement, which is India's largest producer of commodity. Kutch Copper, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of group incubator and flagship Adani Enterprises, has formed a joint venture with Pranita Ventures to manufacture and sell metal products, wires and cables, where they will be having a 50-50 joint venture and the company will be known as Pranita Eco Cables. Entry of deep pocket players like Aditya Birla and Adani in the cable and wire space will increase the competitive intensity, which is likely to impact growth and profitability of the large incumbent players after 2 years. Moreover, cable and wire as a category having relatively less brand affinity, and because of that, large incumbents are likely to be affected due to the entry of new big players. Presently, the existing players in this industry are Polycab India, Havells India, Finolex Cables and RR Cable, when the wires and cable segment has seen strong demand in the last few years and is expected to continue its strong run and is likely to see a double-digit compounded annual growth rate over the next few years. In second news, 4 Tata companies became global suppliers to US EV major Tesla, now looking to expand in India. Tata Auto Components, Tata Consultancy Services, Tata Technologies and Tata Electronics have become global suppliers to Elon Musk-owned electric car maker Tesla, which alone make up nearly half the market value of the global automotive industry and are preparing for a bigger and better role in the electric vehicle manufacturer expands in India. Tata Auto Component, which supplies in engineering products for EVs, is one of the key suppliers, while Tata Technologies offer end-to-end product lifecycle management. TCS offers circuit boards technologies, while Tata Electronics will supply chips once the local plant, whether Tesla-owned or run by a third party for Tesla, gets operational. Tesla may also seek to locally source key vehicle control elements from Tata Electronics like printed circuit board assembles, which will go into Tesla's battery management systems, motor controller units and door controls. The Tata Group companies forecasted about the opportunity and they understood to have global agreement with Tesla as key partners in the EV pioneers evolving supply chain, which is having a share in the nearly $2 billion worth of Indian supplies to the US car maker Tesla in financial year 2024, when Tesla has begun discussions with their current suppliers to explore the possibilities of setting up operations closer to their manufacturing bases to strengthen the ecosystem further. After the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, Tesla has been diversifying their supply chain, seeking alternatives to China for critical electronic electrical and for mechanical components. As Tesla is known for maintaining strict confidentiality regarding their supplier relationships, manufacturers some of its core electronic components in-house such as electric motors, battery packs and chargers. However, Tesla relies on a network of global suppliers for sub-assemblies and other parts. In third news, Bain Capital to acquire 18.6% stake in India's second largest gold loan company, Manappuram Finance. Bain Capital is set to buy a significant stake in India's second largest gold loan company, Manappuram Finance, and will become joint owner in the company. In the Kerala-based non-banking financial company, the promoter family presently holding 34.73% of stake, where as part of the transaction, Bain Capital entities BC Asia Investment 25 and BC Asia Investment 14 will invest 4,385 crore to acquire 18.6% stake in the company. The transaction will trigger a mandatory open offer for the purchase of an additional 26% stake on an expanded capital basis, when Bain Capital's stake will eventually vary between 18% and 41.7% on a fully diluted basis, and once closed, this is going to be the largest such transaction in the gold loan sector in India. Mr. Nandakumar set up the company in 1992 after taking over the family's gold loan business from his late father, where on a consolidated basis, Manappuram Finance is having a nationwide network of 5,357 branches in 28 states and union territories with assets under management surpassing 44,218 crore. And after the open offer, Bain Capital and the Nandakumar family will co-own the company and will invest in the next phase on growth, where Mr. Nandakumar, who also become the non-executive chairperson, and his daughter Sumita Nandan, who is now executive director, will be executive vice chairperson. Manappuram has developed a robust, diversified platform, and they are looking forward to provide the necessary capital, strategic resources and operational expertise to help the company in accelerating the growth so that they can continue to lead in the industry. In fourth news, US pharma major Eli Lilly introduced anti-diabetes and obesity drug Mounjaro in India. India is having about 101 million people who are living with diabetes, and nearly half of these in the adult patients category are being inadequately treated with suboptimal glycemic control, where as of 2023, adult obesity prevalence in India stood at around 6.5%, and over the past 5 years, the Indian market for weight loss drugs has grown at over 30% CAGR to close to 600 crore. US pharmaceutical major Eli Lilly introduced their global popular anti-diabetes and obesity drug Mounjaro in India, which is a prescription-based product, and the treatment plan is determined by a healthcare professional and varies for each individual. Mounjaro is a first-of-its-kind treatment for obesity, overweight and type 2 diabetes, which activates both GIP, that is glucose-dependent insulinotropic polypeptide, and GLP-1, that is glucagon-like peptide 1 hormone receptors. The starting dose of 2.5 mg, the drug will cost Rs 14,000 a month, as the 2.5 mg vial will cost Rs 3,500, while the 5 mg vial will cost Rs 4,375 each. Mounjaro is meant to be used along with a healthy diet and regular exercise, as the prescription drug is recommended for adults with obesity where the BMI of 30 or more, and for those adults who are overweight where the BMI of 27 or more and have other health problems related to weight, and adult with type 2 diabetes to help in managing the blood sugar levels. And in fifth news, PayU acquires 43% stake in MindGate Solutions in the first phase at 200 to 250 million US dollar valuation. Digital payment major PayU acquires 43% stake in MindGate Solutions, which is a banking infrastructure company at a valuation between 200 to 250 million US dollar, which marks the first phase of a larger plan to acquire 100% stake of MindGate over the next 3 years. MindGate is a profitable company with large banking clients where their core services include retail payments processing as well as cash management and transaction banking, and they are serving to banks like State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank and HDFC Bank. While PayU has acquired the strategic stake in MindGate to reinforce their commitment to drive digital payment innovations globally, where after the deal, PayU will own 43.5% stake in MindGate, while the majority ownership will continue to be with the company's founders. This acquisition deal is going to be a major breakthrough for PayU into the financial service infrastructure domain, as in this sector, large banks are investing millions of dollars in their technology backends, and additionally, this transaction will give PayU an entry into payments processing and more specifically into UPI, that is Unified Payment Interface, with their ongoing growth stories. So these were the top 5 business news from Business Bytes in our channel, The Spotlight, India's first online business news channel. So thank you very much for watching Business Bytes and signing it off.